This week's cross-country tour begins in Illinois with an exciting playmaker at wide receiver. That's this week's 5-star feature. Not every highly touted prospect lives up to the hype, but when AJ Henning arrived at Lincoln Way East High School, Coach Rob Bonar was happy to learn that the tales of AJ's explosiveness were not exaggerated.
His youth football reputation had preceded him. He was kind of this urban legend or urban myth coming out of the youth program, Frankfort Square Wildcats. I got a call, I think, when AJ was in 6th or 7th grade and said, hey, you got to come out and see this kid. He's unbelievable.
I think I had like 50 touchdowns that year in my 8th grade year. So just playing with those guys, those are the guys I'm still playing with now. So just building that bond with my brothers that I have now who I play with, that's where it all started. You know, I grew up with my dad. You know, he had that strong-willed military forcefulness in me. He really got me into football. You know, it was always on in the house. So, you know, I started at a very young age playing the game of football, and, you know, I just picked up ever since then.
Well, he started out on the freshman team, and I think, you know, he would touch the ball 5 or 6 times a game and score 5 or 6 touchdowns a game. It became apparent he was ready to move up. So about halfway through his freshman year, he moved from the freshman team to the sophomore team, and he would touch the ball 5 or 6 times a game and score 5 or 6 touchdowns even on the sophomore level. So he actually became the first ever position player, non-kicker, to be on our varsity football team as a freshman.
AJ received his first scholarship offer from local favorite Illinois in the summer before his sophomore season. That fall, the secret was out. AJ Henning was one of the best players in the state.
And that happened to be in 2017 when we were 14-0 and undefeated state champs. And we went back at the end of the year and said, well, what's our record if AJ Henning's not on our team? Well, maybe 9-3 or 8-2, or you know, he actually got us through some games, including the state championship that we certainly wouldn't have won without him. You know, obviously football's not a one-man game by any means, but his performance that day, there was no more hiding who AJ Henning was all about.
We were trailing early at the end of the third quarter. I took a jet sweep 68 yards down the sideline, and late in the fourth quarter we ended up going down by another touchdown, and then I took a 42-yarder right up the middle at running back, and then I took another one in to close the game out. Yeah, it was awesome. You know, it was a really special year, a really talented group of teammates, and we made it all the way and came home with the championship, so it was really special.
Lincoln Way East High School has only been open for 19 years, and Coach Rob Bonar is the only coach the football program has ever had. He knows players like AJ don't come around very often, so he and his coaching staff try to get AJ involved as much as possible.
Worst thing we could do is a game ended, especially if we weren't successful in that game, say we didn't get him the ball enough. So our offense coordinator is amazing, Coach Joe Palsar. He does such a great job with the offense, whether it's from the number 1 single receiver position, whether it's from the slot, whether it's jet motion, whether it's out of the backfield. There's no doubt AJ will get his touches.
I embrace it a lot. You know, that's something that's really important to me. They feel like that the ball should be in my hands a lot. You know, I take that, and you know, that's what I like to do most. You know, make plays and playmaking ability. That's what I do best.
With the spread offenses and the RPO, the run pass option plays, it's gotten a lot harder for guys like us on defense, but it's gotten very exciting for offenses, and I think for the fans as well. So he fits perfectly really in any system, but in a wide open system where he can get the ball in space and do what he does is exciting.
You know, watching some old clips of some old football, you know, you see the tall receivers 6 foot and over, but now, you know, the game is so spread out and it's so much about speed, and really my position, I can really thrive at, you know, any position as far as a receiver and running back, causing mismatches and getting my speed in space. You know, it's awesome. It's the best feeling in the world, you know, when you just see you in the end zone when you're running full-fledged out to the end zone. It's the best feeling in the world.
The 5'10" playmaker is ranked among the top 100 players in the nation, and he's earned more than 30 scholarship offers.
Things that me and my family are looking for is we look at good fit. You know, do I fit in socially? Do I fit in academically? Do I fit in what they're trying to do as a team? You know, just all aspects of the school. You know, my mom, she wants to feel comfortable leaving me at a place for 4 years, and you know, I want to feel comfortable as well. I have dreams of playing at the highest level of football, so I've always dreamed of playing at the highest level ever since I was a kid, so I want to play in the NFL one day.
I think he's got that ability. It's hard to project that when he's still the age he is, but I think if he continues to stay healthy and on the path he is, I think he's got as good a chance as anybody at this stage.
AJ is committed to the University of Michigan, where he'll probably be studying business because he's already somewhat of an entrepreneur. He and a friend sell clothing with a motto that applies not only to football, but all walks of life.
Me and my friend, we have like a brand right now. It's called FOTG. It stands for Foot on the Gas. So we make like shirts. We have all types of clothing, and we do all types of cool things with that. But me and my friend Jaden Thompson, we started up Foot on the Gas about a year ago. It's just a brand to just keep pushing yourself, keep moving forward, and keep doing the best you can. It's really a universal, theme. It can go to anything. You can have your foot on the gas in your job. You can just be working hard, put your head down and go to work in your job. On the football field, that's what we apply it to. Me and my friends just have our foot on the gas. Keep applying that pressure and keep moving forward and doing your best.
So whether he's raising the bar at Lincoln Way East, making his mark in college, or chasing his dream in the NFL, you can bet that AJ Henning will always have his foot on the gas.